You know how most small towns across the prairies, especially in Western Canada, have something to capitalize on for tourism, you know, home of the Gopher Museum or the Big Moose of Moose Jaw. This town, I don't think it has anything. I wonder what it could be. You know, when you think of Alberta, you think of the Rocky Mountains, you think of the prairies with wheat fields and canola fields. You also think of this, dinosaurs. We're in the Badlands today. We're shooting Drumheller. We're going to a place called Horseshoe Canyon. There's two really cool canyons in Drumheller area, both named after horses, Horse Thief Canyon and the smaller Horseshoe Canyon. We're going to Horseshoe Canyon today. Hang tight. Kind of looks like a mini Grand Canyon, doesn't it? You know, every time I'm here, I can't help but think, man, it hasn't changed much since dinosaurs were here, hasn't it? Sunset tonight. That means we're going to be standing on that side of the canyon, shooting this way. As you can see, the contrast is starting to happen now. We're still about an hour away from it. We got lots of time to get ready. I've been here before and been down in the canyon before, but I think up top is the best shot. Yeah, I think this will work. Plus, I got a table to put my gear on.
Turns out I failed. This was a bad location. So it was time to move on to find a new spot.
You know, I got to admit, I've been struggling to find a composition. You know that old story of the lion during the Great Migration where all the wildebeests are going by? He's got thousands to choose from and he ends up not choosing any because he's blinded by everybody going by. That's kind of the situation here that I'm struggling with. But I think I've got it narrowed down. I'm going vertical. I'm going to use the trees in the foreground as an anchor, and then the lights kind of nicely cascading across all this great Badlands of Drumheller. But we'll focus stack this. We'll focus in on the trees. I've got a good composition now. I think we'll focus in on the trees, then we'll focus in on the Badlands, and then we'll focus in on the sky. I'm also going to rock a graduated neutral density filter. As you can see here, the top is darker, the bottom's clear. We pop it onto the front element of the camera, and basically it just darkens my sky, brings in some nice darker tones from my sky. Like I said, focus stack this just because we're dealing with such a different depth of field. We could never get it right. We're rocking f8. ISO is 100. Pop it. Now we'll focus in on the middle, and now the horizon. Simple and easy. Just waiting for some light. We're not going to get amazing light tonight because there's no clouds, but I'm hoping that this lights up. Just look at that light. Okay, so we moved one more viewing platform over. Tonight's been a challenge for me. My brain just doesn't seem to be in it tonight. But for me tonight, it's all about just the viewing platform shots, the tour shots. But this next composition, we've got some trees over here. We're going to put those in the frame as well, just to give us a little foreground subject anchor. Still have that grad filter on. And let's turn on the camera. It's always good to take a picture with your camera turned on. Let's rock a f8 ISO's 100, 1/140th of a second. But the light is really nice right now, cascading across, like I've been talking about cascading the whole time. The light's really nice right now. Same situation as before. We're going to focus stack this because I want to get those trees in focus. So I'll focus on those. And then I'm going to focus in on the midground and then focus in on the horizon. That way we get all three stacked, all three in sharp focus. Big epic hero shot. Simple and easy tonight, nothing really spectacular. The light didn't work for me and my brain can't comprehend all this dinosaur beauty to shoot. There are a few people in the shot, but I can simply just healing brush them out in Lightroom.
In the end, I decided to keep the people there as a little bonus Easter egg for anybody who really looks into the image.
I think I've got a good composition now. I'm going to use the viewing platform as two leading lines that are going to intersect right in the middle of the frame. I'm going to focus in on that viewing platform. 1/25th of a second, 800, ISO's 100. I'm going to focus in on that viewing platform. 1/25th of a second, f8, ISO's 100. And then I'm going to focus in on the canyon in the background. And then I'll merge those together. Creates a kind of a neat little shot. And it's a different composition than what people are normally used to seeing, hopefully. I'm actually liking this setup a lot. I finally have my brain thinking properly. Beautiful night in the Badlands. Took a while to get the brain going, but I think I finally got it dialed in. It's hard to imagine that this is where once were dinosaurs roamed. And it probably hasn't changed much other than a viewing platform and some trails, but the actual canyon itself has pretty much been untouched. That's pretty awesome. In the meantime and in between time, stay healthy, stay safe. I'll catch you next time, guys.
And as always, guys, hit the subscribe button and smash that like button. Don't forget to ring the bell for notification.